Quad Kid Boy 67.
All right, I'm
Behind it.
back.
Do you want to take the rest of the field?
Sure.
All right. Start here.
All right. Next up, we got the number 20 of Manuel and the 36 of Quadruped. Then we got.
Doesn't have the banner, but it's okay.
Yeah, no. Because I don't have the banner for this thing. But we got the 47 Apache and the 42 of Gort. I was trying to say that name with a straight face. Then we got the 81 of Weaselware and the 25 of, I cannot read that. Oh, Glock. Next up, we got the number 26 of Shawnard, aka my boss, and the number 28 of Aqua. Next up, we got the 33 of Dr. Pepperpog, not Leo this time. And we got the 35 of Daniel Voiles. Next up, we got the number 23 of Burn It Down, followed by the
59.
15. I was waiting for you to make the.
Yeah.
Followed up by the 59 of. Oh my God, Divine. We got the 56 of Truex Fan and the 92 of. I hope I'm saying this right. Xavier.
Yeah, you're saying it right.
And then the number 40 of Jessica to round out the field today.
All right. That is our field for today's race. Gonna go 107 laps around this 1.5 mile track.
Talk about the pack racing.
Lots of pack racing. And here's the thing. If you saw the Voyager Truck Series race, this race might be a little bit of a sneak peek of today's race. So be prepared maybe for craziness. Right, Connor? No, never mind. He's gone once again. Let's see. Do we have time to get an interview in before we get going here?
It's on who we have in here.
I don't know. Let's see who we can get in here. Let me look around and see who we got. Let's see. I think
Driver just got the command.
driver just got the command, so I guess I don't think we got enough time to get a question asked because I guess we're gonna get ready to go here again. 107 laps here for our second race of the Shell Pennzoil Series season. This is gonna be a fun race. Again, the 7 Kappa, and then Matera's podium in the 18. Gonna start right next to each other on the front row. Gonna lead this hungry field of cars to the start. Here we go. Enter turns 3 and 4. And this is after the craziness that just happened in our last race. Back at Daytona. And now it's time to begin begin the second race. Pace car pulls it in. It's time to get this going. Now into the restart zone. Green flag in the air. We're racing from Las Vegas. And Kappa got a good jump here as they're going to be side by side mostly throughout the pack. Nobody's taking 3 wide right now. Kappa got a really good run. And he's going to lead the first lap. As I believe now we're going to get craziness. Never mind, not craziness back behind him. Oh, here we go. 3 wide right there. For second. between the 11 and the 6 and the 95. Oh, F1 guy now getting helped by the 90 of Matthew Hill. But Cava is right now still leading. As F1 guy is now cleared for second. Oh, but did he just lose the draft partner in Matthew Hill? No, he doesn't. F1 guy might get the run off the corner. And he does. He's going to be down there on the inside, looking for the lead. Here we go, down the backstretch. We got Watermelon. He got the Wolf up here in this. Patrick Miller. Outlaw now coming up here. As F1 guy is now is your leader. Oh, so Wolf almost let that lead go.
By the way, the halfway point is lap 53.
All right, lap 53. Thank you for that one. The Wolf has now taken the lead. Patrick Miller now going for second, getting helped by Outlaw. Oh, it's going to automatically go for the lead. Can Patrick Miller lead the lap? Yes, he does. But Outlaw goes to the inside. It looks like he's going for the lead. And this just shows that the inside's going to probably be the preferred line around this track. As Kenyon got down there. Got the 20 Emmanuel now back there. Right behind. Oh, are we seeing 3 wide here? Oh, no. No, we don't. F1 guy bats out. Oh. 42. Down there. Man, got a bunch of great people pushing each other here early in the stage, in this early stages of this race. Got Weaselware up here. You got Dr. Pepperpog, the new driver of the 33, now up here. Got the 59 of the Divine Gem Hunter. Oh, we also got John Arner in that 26. Now as he goes for the lead. Does Dr. Pepperpot stay there? Behind him. He will. Oh, geez. They are going 3 wide right there. Jessica now joining up here. Go on board. You're Outlaw. Oh, geez, that is so tight. Not a good area that you want to be in that third line. You either want to be on the bottom or on the top. Anyone here? 11 laps in. 3 wide now for second. As the Divine Gem Hunter bats out. Look on board. He's stuck 3 wide. It's so nerve-wracking here. It's being stuck 3 wide. If one wrong move, you might be involved in a wreck. Can you move the ticker up, please? Thank you. Oh, geez, here comes Daniel Boyles up here in that 35. Outlaw going for second. On the inside, Coley Boy. Can Outlaw get down there? Oh, no, he doesn't. Right now, the person that gets advantage here is that 26 of Sean Hard. He's going to get major help for these guys battling each other. But again, it's only the early stages of this race. Anything is still likely to happen here. As now Daniel Boyles goes to second. Quad Kid Boy right behind him in the 78. Oh geez, they are near 3 wide. Oh, never mind, they are 3 wide. And this is kind of what is showing what happened back at Daytona. They were 3 wide throughout most of the pack, especially near the front. As Quad Kid Boy goes down to the inside, goes for the lead. He's going to take the lead. He takes the lead here. Now on lap 17 of 107. Oh, 23 goes down to the inside. Getting help from Truex ran in the 56. That's kind of weird seeing your boss for Quad Kid Boy, seeing your boss pushing somebody else up to the front. But now Truex fan goes to the lead. Getting help from Dr. Pepper Pog. As he takes the lead. Oh, but Dr. Pepper Pog doesn't go up with him. He actually couldn't. Now you got Glock up here. In the 25. Edzo in the 10. We got a bunch of good contenders up here early on in this race. Wapa's up here. Nobody's right now having an issue. As Glock goes for the lead. Glock in the 25 now has the lead here early on. Oh, but Edzo gonna go down there. Goes for the lead. Now it's just everyone passing the leader spot. But again, with how early it is in this race, there is no confirmed person that could take this win. Especially with moves like these on the front stretch. As now you got Commander break up here. You got MM Man. You got Joe with a T. And Connor is also up here. How about that? Bunch of good contenders. Waba now takes the lead and leads that lap. Commander break. Can he do something here? Can he go for the lead? He gets down there in front of MM Man. And he takes the lead. Still right now a clear racetrack. But everyone just following the train here on that inside. If you're able to get down to the inside early, you're going to mostly get back up to that front. The key factor will be later on in this race when we have pit stops. Here we go. MM Man just lost the lead here. But now Joe, 38, getting pushed by that 5. Kappa, who was your pole sitter, is back up here. Is Joe, I believe, did lead that lap. Yes, he did. Barely. This is after, like, Daytona than anything. This also acts more like Talladega. These guys are just all near each other. All close pack racing. Kappa, got down the inside. Cat was able to lead that lap. Kappa, inside. Kappa's going to lose the lead again. Man. Just everyone, like, is carrying the baton here of on the lead. Nobody's going to have the clear lead for a while. Be until later on in this race. There's, oh boy, a couple of 3-wide battles here. Now something's getting interesting. Oh, never mind. That 3-wide might not be there. Oh, never mind. It's there. It is there. One mistake, you're going to have a bad day on your hands. As Matthew Hill goes to the lead. Can he get there? They're side by side still down the back. Oh, 3 wide going for the lead. Wow. You got 3 wide battles now just starting to form up here in the front. Not really seeing much in the back except maybe for side by side racing. Oh boy. Mark, right now in second. Oh, is there still 3 wide? That's Daniel Boyle's right there in the middle. Kappa's now down in the middle. Mark goes for the lead. And he's going to take it. Man. Craziness.
Oh.
Oh, pit stops.
Oh.
We got early pit stops here. Lap 30. We're now on the lap 32 here, and looks like we're getting our first wave of green flag pit stops here early on in the running. Now let's see who goes in next, and it looks like it's more of these front runners. Who stays out? Oh, geez, that's a huge pack of them. As here we go. This is where strategy will come into play. What's going to be the right move? What's going to be the wrong move? Is pitting earlier going to be your best friend? Or is going to be pitting later the right strategy? Is lead now. There's our late pitters. Coley Boy and Joe with a T. They finally now get down pit road. Here comes the rest of them. It's going to take a while before we can cycle everything out and find out who's the actual leader here. Is that the battle for the lead? No, that wasn't.
I think it's because the 19 and 38 were pitting.
Yeah, but now the 1 and 21 are now the battle for the lead. And I guess you can also add in the 88 into that, as Watermelon is now the leader. As it's just this 3-car pack right now. And now that's separated the whole field. Everyone's now not all packed up together. You can see a pack right there behind them, but that's not near these guys. They are kind of catching up here at a quick rate of speed, so they should be able to catch up to them. As you see a flyby here of all the cars. Everyone is still going. I think if you're all by yourself, you're in a bad spot. Jeez, more cars. Oh, yeah, that's true. That is actually true. You can see it on the leaderboard here. They're catching up. And you can just see that right there by that camera.
And there they are.
The speed difference, 2 miles an hour.
2 miles an hour is a whole big difference here. As you can also see, they're now, fourth to first is now a difference of 1 second.
We got a lapper.
Oh, lapper. That's still Apache. He doesn't have anybody working with him. So he's not, he's on equal speed with everyone, just not drafting speed.
Yeah,
That's
second
good.
pack is hauling the mail.
Yeah, because here's the thing. They are still working together. And you can see the third pack now kind of getting also together a little bit. So they should be able to catch up here very shortly. Here we go. The second pack has now caught up to the lead pack. Looks like we'll have to have our first deal of black traffic here in just a second. As Outlaw goes for second. And takes it.
Big run.
Oh, yeah. You can now see that. Bad news there for Storm. In the 21. Got nobody helping him that much on that outside. It's just a train on the inside. You see more lap cars behind him. Watermelon still holding on strong. As, oh boy, Yellow Apache's right there. How will this play out? Will they be able to get around him quickly? Or are they going to get held up? Because if they get held up, that's going to help the second pack. Well, the new second pack. Here we go. Time to see what happens. There's Podium. Now went for a pass. Kenny now going for a pass.
And here we go. And Apache blocks him.
I believe we're still going here. If we are. Still green all around the track. So now here's the thing. With these guys trapped behind his lap car, we know he's going to get speed. Will that hurt him? Oh, Outlaw shouldn't have gone up there. He's now going to get passed. As now you can see that other pack now starting to close in. That pack being led by Mark in the 6. They can see him. That means they are near the draft.
They're closing in.
Yeah, they are. You can just see it on the corner of the screen on the times here. Will it go down? Down just a little bit. Oh, another lap car up ahead.
That's a 98.
Yep, that was
Yep.
98.
98, right there. That's Zebel. Not a great thing for Zebel here, as if they go a lot down, they're gonna. It's not good. Right now, it's not good for Dale Apache here. Who's behind? Oh yeah, Storm. Sorry.
Storm there was trying to block both lanes. We could only go with one.
Oh yeah, that's true. As Divine Gem Hunter now up here, and is taking the lead. And look who has caught him. This pack has out caught him.
3-1.
Oh, 3-1.
Right up front for the lead. Well, not for the lead though. Well, we got somebody there trying to unlap themselves, Apache.
Apache's trying to unlap themselves, and it's gonna work. Gotta hope for something now. We continue here. They're still side by side here for the lead, as Outlaw's gonna take it.
Oh, up track. That was a 47.
Evan Dale Apache will stay a lap down. Kenyon, look at that, going for the lead. He's there.
Oh, trying to go to the front, but I think he could. I don't think he timed that move at the perfect time.
Well, let's see here. Will it work? Oh no!
Oh,
3 wide now. Here's Boyles.
Oh, contact.
Contact.
A bit of contact there.
That was at 24. Oh.
Oh!
98 tried to close the door, couldn't get there on time.
Oh!
And a wreck! Oh!
Oh my goodness! Huge wreck!
Well!
And the caution
Oh my
Oh my goodness!
I don't know what to say about that.
I don't know either.
You just got stuck in the wall, bro.
Man, what just
You
happened?
got stuck in the wall. We're gonna see a replay of that one.
Okay, let's go. Let's go back and check
my
this.
God.
Okay, so here we go. So everyone was racing. All right, and then they went 3 wide down the back. We're kind of getting into contact here. So let's see what happened here. Did someone force a move here? Let's see.
Oh, contact between the 36 and the 74.
Yeah, and man, both guys hit the wall.
Literally got stuck inside the barrier.
No,
Oh, and-
wait. No, I thought the 36 was running a different scheme.
Wait, no, that's a 35. My bad.
35, yeah. That's Boyles right there. Is one more time up here, and look at this. The bit of contact, bam! And both guys just immediately.
Complete stop. How many miles an hour? 205, 206.
Over 200 miles an hour and get stuck into the wall. And that will more than likely end their day right there. Not what you want to see from those two.
And I hope you know you tagged the wrong guy.
Man. You don't want to see that, really.
That wasn't the 30. That wasn't the 36 that hit you, dude. That was the 35.
35 is. Here we go. Pit stops. Once again. And here's the thing. For a lot of the guys that lost the draft, they get help now.
Just to inform you guys, the 98 will get the free pass.
That's, I know. I see it.
Here we go. Pit stops here. Here we go. There's Dale Apache. Looks like got out first, but isn't on the lead lap.
He's probably gonna get unlapped doing that.
Let's hope he does. Everyone else is getting out of there, trying to get out of there without any issues. And again, that helps a lot of these guys who were so far behind everyone else.
Of course, I'm the last one out.
As Kenyon and Outlaw are done for the day. Man, that's pretty bad to hear about those two getting taken out. Not what you want to see immediately in the early stages of this race.
Actually, we just passed halfway.
Kenyon, I know you're there, and I know you can hear me. That wasn't the 36. That was the 35.
It's like, well, get ready here. Jeez, we just got through most of that race really clean. As guess we'll soon get ready to go back green here. Just a little bit. As let's see if we can get the one to go signal here this time by. And the answer is, I believe, yes. As Dale Petchy actually has to go to the back. So it's going to be Patrick Miller on the inside. And Manuel. Everyone's trying to get it around. Everyone's trying to get around the lap cars. I hope we can get everyone back around. Oh boy, this might be a problem.
Why would they go? They're just not going.
That is probably gonna be. Oh no! Oh Jesus!
Are we back green?
We're about to go. I don't know what the 47's doing.
That's about it.
Well, they're gonna just restart like this. This is not good. That's green flag.
Well, they're caught up. They're catching up already, so it doesn't matter.
At least that's a good thing. Could have been worse than what it was.
I have no idea what the hell that 47 was doing, honestly.
Nobody knows. Patrick Miller got a really good restart. Was able to jump out to the lead. Here we go. Geez, almost 3 wide there right behind him. Never mind. Looks like we might go 3 wide. On Terra's podium. And right there for second. Now you got Mark trying to catch up here. You got some 3 wide battles back here. Here we go. Matera's podium has gotten the lead, but Mark doesn't want to wait around that long to go for it. As there's still 3 wide back there. Get that side by side, and they do finally. That's a relief.
Don't mind if I save the replay. Just in case.
As one guy now goes for the lead. Boy. Why once again. Look at Jessica now finally joining up here now. We got the 23 now into the lead. Jessica now getting help with Joe. Tries to. Now Jessica goes for the lead. And she started in last. And is now up here. But that's not for long. Oh boy. Truex man was looking for a position, looking for second. As I guess Dale Apache now wants to get up here to try to unlock himself. Because there he is.
Apache has been trying so hard.
Wait a minute, did I not give oh, I forgot to give the free pass to the 98. He's in the back anyway, so.
Well, and 98 is back on the lead lap. Here's the thing now, that still hurts. He needs to get back on that lead lap. But that's not helping. Joe is in the lead. You got Jane up here. Got Connor up here. Oh, geez. 3 wide. We kind of just saw what happened when you're near each other in 3 wide situations. Unfortunately, just took out 2 guys recently. They're single file around most of for around 5th or so. And now you got Glock going for the lead up here. Got Glock up here. Now Jaden.
Pepper's up here as well.
Yeah, you got Dr. Pepperpie. You got Connor up here. You got Enzo. Got a bunch of good guys up here. Speaking of Connor, he goes for the lead.
He won the cup race here in season 4.
Yep.
Marked it. It was his first ever win in any of the 3 National Touring Series.
Yep. Oh boy, Enzo's right there. Oh, but look at Dr. Pepperpie. He
right in the middle of a 3 wide that has a driver and an owner.
Yep. As now you got Storm in the 21. He's down there. Now here's the thing, we don't know. We're done with pit stops yet. We might have to do one more.
One more round coming.
Yeah, it might happen here very shortly. It might happen here sometime soon, but it's gonna probably happen before we get to the end of this race. It's Storm.
Oh look, here comes that 28 of Aqua.
Haven't spoken much on Aqua.
Saw a little bit of contact right there.
But yeah, they're 3 wide here. Your pole sitter up here now. Who's now going for second. Jeez, just look at that flyby that we just saw there.
That 98 is desperately trying to catch back up to the pack.
Oh,
And
no!
a wreck! Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
no!
damn it! Oh.
Big wreck! One car's upside down. Is that the 17?
Yes, Jaden.
That's Jaden. Man, huge wreck. And I believe that was the race back as well. Oh, man. Yeah, that was. That was unexpected.
Wow. The big one
Okay.
strikes at Las Vegas.
Let's go back to the replay here and see what just happened. Let's see.
Looks like the 17 was riding on the 26's corner panel.
Yeah.
26 come up.
Let's see. That's 17 of Jay and 26 of Sean. Oh, a bit of content.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and the 78.
25.
Then you get the. Oh, look at Glock up in the air.
More cars stack in. Getting collected.
Manual. Oh, man. I think we need to check another look here as
Weaselware and Patrick Miller had to go to a complete stop.
Yeah, just to get on by here as let's see if we can get another look here.
Running on board with Patrick, who went by the 17.
Okay, let's go. Let's look on board here. Watch the wreck happen ahead of him. Immediately, you just see. Look at that! You can't see anything. Almost touched him. Whew. Who should we get on board next? I don't know.
I want to get on board with the 78 in that because he also went airborne.
Yeah, I guess let's go. Let's look on board here with that. Roger on board. There. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. That's on board quad there. And, oh, man, he got hit multiple times down the front. Man. Let's look on board here. Just looking on. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Had nowhere to go, and everyone just then ran into the back of him.
Who was the car underneath him?
Yeah.
Some car was underneath him.
Was
it the... Oh, it might have been the 38.
Let's see here. On board Joe.
Oh, no, it was the 36 who launched him into the air.
Oh, jeez.
Try on board with the Cup winner here a couple seasons ago, Connor.
Yes. Yeah, here we go. Eric. Nowhere to go. That 26 was right there. Oh, dang, got hit by the 16. Man. Unexpected wrecks. Yeah, you're right.
Destroyed car of Sean Hard.
Yeah, that not what he wanted to have. Not how he thought this day was going to go.
Let's check and see the race off pit road.
Yep.
Kappa, the pole sitter.
Kappa, the pole sitter here. As
21's going to get out first.
Yep.
17's out. 36 is out.
Yep.
5, 78.
Oh, 98. Who's going to get back on the lead lap now?
I think it's going to be Apache because he only... Oh, wait, no. Actually, no. I think the 47 and the 26 might be out. Let's see here. But Apache and... Apache
looks like...
Probably gonna go
no.
off the left now. Oh.
No, Apache's still going, so he'll get back on the lead lap here shortly. Man, no. Not what you wanted to see. Not the day you. Not what everyone wanted to see here from that wreck. As looks like gonna be a bit before we can go back green here. And so it looks like when we go back green, it's gonna be Storm and Watermelon in the front row. As let's see if anybody else is out by the leaderboard.
26 is out of the race.
He says just now got taken out. Man, some of these guys they already had a bad week back at Daytona. Now it just got a bit worse by just this race alone. I don't know if we're. Are we gonna get the one to go signal? Yes, we are. As again, someone will have Dale Apache get back onto the lead lap. That's gonna be good for him. Which means mostly everyone who is still out here on the track is able to will be on the lead lap. As we'll go back green here on lap 75 of 107.
Getting to the end of this race.
Yeah. Get into the end of it. Let's see what happens here. Again, it's Storm and Watermelon.
I'm done with this series, dude. Honestly.
Anyway, into the restart. You go off, Sean.
Here we go. Green. Flat back in the air. Here we go as Watermelon trying to get a good start. I don't think it's going to help because inside line on the corner is going to be your best friend. Yeah, by the way, give Dale Apache his lap back.
Yes, thank you.
Boom. As look at Aqua now. He wants to jump up here. He wants the battle. And Aqua has gotten down there to the lead. As there's Duret's man in the 56.
Look at Boyles.
Boyle's on the inside. He wants the lead.
3 wide.
3 wide, but I think he'll go back to side by side with the front two. 3 wide, 30 further back. Here comes your pole sitter, the 7.
Now first one to win a race from starting on pole.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody is out just yet in this pack. 3 wide. That's Coley going to the inside. Oh man, they are right there. One mistake, and they could end up like the last wreck.
I know there aren't many cars back.
But it could still result in a big wreck. As got Weaselware up here in the 18. Actually, not in the 18, 81. At the 18, I'm on Terrace podium. You got the 24 of Patrick Miller. There's still 3 wide right there. As could Montera's podium start to catch up to the leader.
Oh, there he goes.
There he is. Looks down to the inside. He's there. Montera's podium has taken the lead. Everyone is Patrick Miller now looking on the inside. You got the 95 here in this battle as well. Speaking of the 95, there we go. New leader. Look at this now. They're side by side once again. That might be better now, since they're not all running so 3 wide. And that might be where all these wrecks are happening. Yeah, that's Warrior Cat. As now, here comes Storm, getting helped by Divine Gem Hunter. Here's the thing, Warrior Cat did join us back this last season in the lower series, and he did really good in the races he did. He won a couple as well. Especially up here, especially at this series in the shell. But looks like Storm, he wants to go for the lead. He wants his first win. Because now you got Floppa. He's you got Dr. Pepper Pog. You got F1 guy up here as well. The amount of people that are up here battling for this win now. Yep, that's Storm. But don't count out Dr. Pepper Pog. He wants it. Can he get down there? He is there. Got helped by that 75 F1 guy. Oh, lab cars. That's the 20 and the 16. Manual and Man. The F1 guy goes to the lead. Is that Glock?
Yeah, it is Glock.
Oh, that's Glock. Okay, sorry. They kind of look almost similar with the... Oh, look at Watermelon.
Flipped the Daytona.
Yeah, Watermelon. He wants to at least have another good run. Here we go. Can they get around these lap cars? It's either going to be Truett's man or it's going to be Watermelon. They are still trapped behind lap cars.
Side by side, that's the problem. Oh, 3 wide for the lead.
The 12.
Now he's going to move around the lap cars.
Can they get by him? Yes, they do. That's Daniel Boyles down in the 35. He wants a win. Because we're now getting to 19 laps to go here this time by. Yeah, but they got to... Well, now they're starting to get past these lap cars. That's the first part that's cleared. The second part is catching up. But they have the time, and since they're all going to be back up bunched to each other that's going to give them enough speed to catch up. It's been, yep, they're catching up here. It's 19 Coley Boy and the 24 Patrick Miller. And you got the 7 at Kappa.
Sorry about that. A random application just popped up.
Yeah, that's fine. You got Weaselware up here. There's Patrick Miller goes for 3rd. Down back.
When that application popped up, I might have heard
At least it wasn't the bad thing.
I don't even
Anything?
know what that was.
Yeah, well, let's continue on here. Oh, Daniel Boyle's trying. He's got help. But Patrick Miller, he wants that spot.
Recording, just please get to the end of the race.
Hey, Kappa, get down there. He's there. Goes for 2nd. We're getting down near the handful of laps of this race. Truex fans now up here. That might be true. Late laps of pit stops could play into factor here. This could become a fuel strategy race. But people are hoping that's not the case. Especially if you're up here. But look at all these guys that are catching up. Yeah, you got 3 wide there. This is going to start getting interesting. As, oh boy, the 10, Edzo. Oh boy. Edzo couldn't hold on to 2nd. F1 guy now goes for 2nd. But I don't think he can hold on that for so long. Weaselware. But going for 2nd here, but that's still helping the 12. The 12 is getting the best out of this for right now. Well, it doesn't look like it. But can Weaselware stay down there? He is. He's there. Getting help from Coley Boy. As now we're down to 11 laps to go. Here comes Coley Boy. Boyles as well. More lap traffic up ahead. This is going to create a factor to decide who wins this race. Here we go. 10 laps to go. This time by at the line. Oh yeah, they have lost the speed a bit of those cars. And that means these guys are catching up real quick. Here we go. 9 to go now. The 12 is holding on strong. But it's got a hungry pack of cars right here. Ready to pounce. But everyone's going to stay like this. 90 blocks! Matthew Blocks!
I don't know what he
The
was doing
12
there.
almost got to the point.
Oh, and they're still blocking. Oh. 3-1. 12's going to get the advantage out of this. As we're down to 8 laps to go. Yep, getting held up. Oh, and yeah, both guys are getting held up. That might take them out. As we're down to 7 to go. Down the Here's the thing. Right now, the 12 is getting the best out of this. That's the wolf.
7 to go.
7 to go. 6 to go this time by at the line. Storm trying to make a move. Not enough. He needs help.
Well, then.
Oh, Patrick Miller
Got
goes
help. Oh!
Another lap.
23. We got the 20.
Oh, the 16 blocked.
That's Man. But who does that help, though?
Oh, it's going to help the 23, actually.
Oh, 3 wide. That's Wampa down on the inside.
It's going to be the race for the win between these guys if they can get by. But it's definitely holding up the 12, and this might be his winning chances done.
And the 21. Oh, pit stops.
T-Rex man pitted.
Hold on just a second here.
We might have a we might have a fuel mileage finish.
You might be right.
I think he's getting fuel only. Yes, he is. The Dr. Pepper's down pit road.
Let's see, where's our field?
Oh, let's see if these guys are coming down pit road. Some guys
They're
stayed
staying out.
The 8 stayed out. The 28.
Come on. Come on.
Who's gonna get the better of this? Who's gonna win it? We have 3 laps to go and they're pitting.
I mean, it really depends if they're still going to try and pit. Go back up. Go back. Go back. All right.
56 has gotten out. But we're gonna watch the race off pit road. Oh, the 12's out. The 12 was out. What happened?
Where's the...
Wait, something must have gone wrong.
The 12, I don't know what's happening to them.
Is the 8 still out there on the track?
Let's see here.
Wait,
No, he pitted.
the 12's out.
Pitted, I think.
The 12's out.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, the 8's in a stall. He's got fuel only. But this is gonna be the pass for the lead right here. Where are the leaders? Wait, the 97.
I think that might be it.
Wait, no, 97 was. Did Mark take the lead?
I don't know.
73 is being shown below the 8 and the 28, though.
Where's the 73?
We're trying to figure this out as there's 2 laps to go.
Wait, I think we just saw the 73.
Wait, the 73. Wait, 73 get by?
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
Oh no, Commander Bird still has it. White flag here this time.
The 73 is gonna have to go like a man on a mission.
He's got to catch up, but I think once he gets there, he's gonna be out of time. Down the bad church for the final time.
That's gonna be it. That's it. That's it right there. Oh.
Good.
Yep, that's it.
Turns
for the
3 and 4.
Give it to the 8.
It's out
Give
of
it to
time.
the 8 for Vegas.
And
Here
Commander Bird wins at Vegas.
Commander Bird does it. He waits till the right time to pit and holds on the win. Man, what a finish!
If Floppa had one more lap, he would have got it. Yeah, one more lap,
yeah.
He would have won. But Commander Brick wins at Las Vegas. As we're gonna end the recording here.
Yep.
Thank you all so much for watching. And see you all in the next one.
How about that? That is the end of the Shell Xfinity Series, or rather the Fanta Shell Series, the equivalent to the Xfinity Series for this group of drivers. And we're going to send it over to the IORA Cup Series live. Unfortunately not, but with the 22nd round of this championship, we're setting up right about now. We'll be back immediately with that race. A very interesting one. Came down to pit strategy once more. So that was another one that was very interesting to watch. We are getting ready right about now, courtesy of Mason Moriarty for helping us with getting this production back on the road. We were not able to make it due to the IORA Short Track Showdown. Unfortunately, It was a little bit of a timing constraint there, but it's a racing series that you don't want to miss as well. It goes on every Thursday, starting at about 7:45 Eastern Seaboard Time, so I recommend watching that as well. It's a great watch, and I hope you all enjoy that presentation when we go about it. But right now, we're going to Michigan International Speedway, the 2-mile track, and it's going to be a fun one to watch. And a slight hiccup there, but we are back, and as you can see, the drivers are rolling off the pit road of Michigan International Speedway right about now. We're going to get to the action. It is going to be an interesting race for sure. It is a 60-lap event. We're seeing the drivers rolling off right now, getting into their formation. We're going to get trading paint working immediately, because it looks like right about now that is not the case. We're going to work on that. At the moment, it looks like the pole sitter right now is Joseph Armstrong, and we're trying to get to him right now, but it is a little bit of a struggle, and as you can see on your screen, the 020 right there with the iRacing pace truck. We do have our field set, and you can see drivers like Chase Schaefer, James Thurston, River Page, Jason Beckman, and Michael Cormetis. That is your top 6, and of course there are drivers behind them. We're going to get to that when we see them. At the moment, we are waiting for the race to begin. There's only a little more time before we see the pace truck head off onto pit road, but we have an extra lap of caution flag activity. It's already waiting until we get the green flag. The action to start. We're going to get trading paints on immediately. We're going to go for a short, final, interrupted intermission, to say the least. Be getting to the action very, very soon. Entire field has lined up. It is a 17-car event going back to Clark Nance right now in the number 9 car, and all of these drivers are looking forward to a great race. Only a few races left in the championship hunt, so every single one of them wants to capitalize on what is left of the season, and it is only a few races. Talladega is going to be the next one, which will be broadcasted soon on this channel. You'll keep up with the action on this channel if you want to find out how the championship battle will continue to develop. It's mainly between James Thurston and Daniel Mosteller, both drivers who are entered into this race. So it seemed we see that Daniel Mosteller is not on the entry list for this event of the 17 cars. Number 87 is not one of them, but the 93 car is, and starting in the 3rd position is James Thurston. We're going to send it back to the live footage again from iRacing. Unfortunately, not a live race, but we do have the footage right about now. And as you can see, we're following the 020. Just a little spike of lag there as the drivers' paint schemes are going to continue to pop up onto the screen. We are waiting as we're going through the final 2 turns before we can get to action. The pace truck is off, and we're going to be seeing the showtime very soon. The 020 leading the way. It's a Toyota and a Ford Mustang leading the front row for the first time today. We are green from Michigan International Speedway. It is round 22 of the IORA Cup Series. You can see right there, Chase Schaefer is going to get a great start, and Joseph Armstrong is as well. Quite possibly the best start he has gotten all season, about a car length clear, but Schaefer is going to send it to the inside immediately on the number 020 machine. Michael Cormetis now, it looks like he's making a charge. He's in 3rd position at the moment. Jason Beckman and James Thurston, they're both on the inside line trying to make something happen.
Yeah, with this being Chase's home track, he's going to want to have a solid finishing position, though. He's got to do good at home, so maybe he has the home field advantage. So currently out leading over Armstrong right now as it stands. So clearly it's going to be a good start for him, so hopefully he can get it done here at his home track.
Home field advantage is hopefully what Chase Schaefer wants to have, as Joseph Armstrong is going to lead the first lap of this event. As you can see, that says some drivers are a lap down. That seems to be a mistake on behalf of the scoring technology. iRacing sometimes a little finicky with that, but Armstrong leads the way over Schaefer and Cormetis. Cormetis now right on the bumper of that 020 machine as they continue to go around these twists, or rather, no twists, but a lot of turns, 4 turns to be exact, and we still have a slightly banked front stretch in Michigan International, and they're going through the 2nd lap right about now. Armstrong, maybe he's going to get it. Maybe Cormetis looks like it's going to be Armstrong by a fraction of a nose there. We've still got quite a lot of racing to play out for the remainder of this event. Beckman's going to go just about 4th position right now. Schaefer's going to dive to the inside line. He's going to keep it working from there.
Yeah, Beckman trying to get it done on the middle lane, now goes to the outside. Chase Schaefer follows him to the top side, the top lane, but Joseph M. Armstrong from the pole sitter here leading still holds his dominant outside line as he goes down to the middle. So clearly arcing the corner in these Gen 6 stock cars is the way to go. But now Beckman from a charge from the back half of the field all the way to 2nd so far. Great qualifying from him, about mid-pack, and now he's trying to fight it over the lead. But now the 99 is going to push the 020 down the front straightaway. With Michigan being such a big track, it's practically a super speedway in the Gen 6 stock cars. But Joseph Armstrong still leads, but now Chase Schaefer tries to put on the outside. There's Nick Codizard into the outside wall, the 99.
Oh, and Chase Schaefer going to take a major one there. Joseph Armstrong sending him into the outside wall. And it looks like he's all right, and nobody's going to stop for him. Armstrong still in the fight for the lead. And it looks like we've got quite a few machines around him. It looks like Armstrong actually is falling back big time there. And he is in the field, in the midfield, with drivers like Clark Nance in tow. Now we're going to send it back to the front of the racetrack. Jason Beckman, who seems to be leading the way right about now. Alex Anderson coming to his inside. So a big shuffle up following a major incident, thanks to some contact between the 020 and the number 99 machine. You can see drivers like Max Molina, the 07 machine coming into frame, but it's Anderson. Oh, we got a wreck.
We got a major wreck in the back of the pack. I think someone was flipping, although I'm not sure. We've got a major wreck involving a lot of cars. This is sure to be a caution, and that is Clark Nance killed. Front bumper gone. Wheels out of alignment. Hood bent, destroyed. That car is in definite need of a fast repair now.
absolutely going to have to go through a fast repair, and we're getting an instant replay on the matter. We're going to send it half a minute back. Clark Nance gets loose, and Clark Nance, multiple incidents there. Drivers like Contreras is going to get away a little quicker.
Yeah, but as I was saying earlier, that to go back on an incident earlier, the contact between the 020 and the 99 was net code, but, you know, as I barely jinxed Schaffer on his way to leading the race so far, so early in the race. Here's that incident right now. You can see Joe just comes up. Oh! I don't know if that was net code, but it was sure close enough. But, yeah, spiked him into the outside wall, and the 99 now has damage all along the right-hand side. But he's not out of this race just yet, but now he's got to deal with all that damage for the rest of the race, as he doesn't want to use his fast repair right now.
Both drivers certainly not wanting for that incident to have happened, as we're going to send it back to another driver who's currently racing quick as they can. It looks like we have a little bit of an incident there. Intermission as we went to the wrong page, rather not the wrong page, the wrong lap. We're going to be fixing this immediately. Apologies for that, trying to go back to where the caution had occurred very early into this event. It is the first caution of the race, and it involves drivers like Clark Nance. And hopefully we can see these drivers getting back to action very, very soon, because that is not the way we want to see these drivers race against one another. Going to give us a quick moment to find out when this had occurred, and we're going to get back to that position, and it looks like we have. We are back following yet again a short intermission. This is the first caution of the event. You can see a driver like Wyatt Stevens, who's messed up big time following that one, and multiple drivers involved in the incident. Clark Nance in the back of the pack. One of them, Jason Beckman, though, going to be the driver who leads the way in the top 10 scoring ticker. Absolutely incorrect. It shows 2 first positions, but it can only be led by 1, and that 1 is not Jason Beckman. It is, in fact, Alex Anderson, and it looks like there might be quite the issue in regards to who is considered the leader of this event. But as you can see right now, the 67 machine is leading the way.
It's been a minute since NASCAR had a timing and scoring error, but with the ticker showing us an incorrect leader, it looks like Anderson is now leading this race. For the first caution out tonight, with 2 wrecks in the back of the pack, the 020 got to the left-hand side of the 99 of Chase Schaffer and put him in the outside wall, as Anderson and the rest of the field comes down to pit. But, it was 2 wrecks in the back of the pack, and Clark Nance destroyed. The caution came out for 2 wrecks on lap 6. Now the field comes down pit road. It will now be the race off of pit road to see who will get the position. There you can see the box of Mason Moriarty pulling in right now. As we go to the pit lane camera, the pace truck goes by, but now it's all a race to pit road. Who will make it out first? Somebody's already gone away at the back of pit road.
And I'm thinking that's Clark Nance of the all-white machine. So it might be a gamble there following an incident, fast repair, and maybe just some fuel for Clark Nance, who's going to be the winner off pit road, followed by Jason Beckman, Joseph Armstrong, Alex Anderson, Max Molina. And behind Molina, it looks like that is a white and black car. Didn't see them earlier before, but you can see Mason Moriarty coming out right now as these driver paint schemes continue to load. And more drivers are heading out. Chase Schaffer looks like he's getting all his optional. Michael Garmetis is going to get out just before him. And it looks like most of the field is already on its way, including the number 67 of Alex Anderson. But Clark Nance is going to be effectively the leader of this event, getting the first spot off pit road as Jason Beckman follows. But I think that just might be a call for fuel and no tires.
I wonder if he just only took right sides and took his fast repair, because his car was completely destroyed. There was no front end, the back was damaged. His 9 had gone for a complete spin. He took a tumble down the back straightaway, but with that gamble of a pit strategy, he now leads this race, coming with a caution coming to a close here soon. But Clark Nance, effectively your leader off the race off pit road. And then it's Jason Beckman, Joseph Armstrong, and Alex Anderson, your fast 4 from the people who left pit road. Now we'll go side by side as we go 1 lap to green. You can see the pace truck lights are off. But now the number 9 of Clark Nance choosing the outside lane for his restart. Alex Anderson is behind him. With the race off pit road being completed just a lap before, it turns out that Clark Nance went for a bold strategy and came out your leader over Joseph M. Armstrong, who decided to stick with a more conservative strategy. But now he has Anderson behind him, and now Joseph Armstrong is in 4th position. You can see their cars getting their laps back. One of them is the 99 of Chase Schaffer, involved in a wreck earlier in the race. Will now get his lap back and will catch the field before the green flag.
It looks like the entire field has gotten caught up right about now, and we're going to try to refresh the paint. So if these cars do not have a paint scheme for just a second, that should be fixed shortly, as some of these guys do not have custom paint schemes, but for the most part, they do. But you can see right now, Jason Beckman with the yellow rims is leading the way for the remainder of the field at the moment.
Yeah, Jason Beckman there with a bold strategy trying to get it done. He started in the mid-pack during this race, but after a bold charge, the first few laps of this race has made his way, unless he's now taking a NEOL, and there he goes. Resets to pit lane. What's happening with Jason Beckman?
Not sure what's happening with Beckman, but it looks like he just rolled off the racetrack and has left the line. We're going to go to Clark Nance right now, who is effectively leading the race on the outside line there. Here we go back again. This is going to be the first restart at Michigan. Here we go. Clark Nance on the outside and Joseph Armstrong on the inside. Here we go. It's racing again at Michigan.
Green once again at Michigan International Speedway. Joseph M. Armstrong leads the inside lane. Anderson puts a 3 already, not waiting for the 9 of Clark Nance to go. He will now put up his fight around the outside with the 33 of Gentry just pushing him there. With a nice arrow push on the outside, practically a super speedway. Looks like that 9 has fallen off the pace quite a bit. Seemed like a good start, but now he's in the back of the pack. But Joseph M. Armstrong, has now pulled the gap to the rest of the field and now has his pack of Max Molina and now Alex Anderson going to the inside, trying to get it done now on that 020 machine. As they come across to begin the first lap after the restart, Joseph M. Armstrong will lead once again, but now Alex Anderson is in the hunt for the battle for the lead, with now Gentry pushing him just behind. I don't know who could be the leader at the end of this lap, but now Anderson goes back to the inside, running that yellow line. It's going to be a pure dogfight down the back straightaway we go. Nobody has help down the back stretch from Alex Anderson, but now Joe, with the 07 just behind him, has massive help down the back straightaway. And you can see how much that just helps as you go down the long back straightaway here at Michigan International Speedway. A 2-mile track, practically a super speedway, but Joe now goes high. Mason Moriarty splits the middle and will lead this lap with Alex Anderson in tow just behind.
And a double 3-wide pass there. River Page trying to follow the way of the 67 and the 6, and it looks like he's going to get a really good run while he's at it. It's Page, Anderson, and now our new leader, Mason Moriarty, who all took it right through the middle of Molina and Armstrong, and more drivers are doing the same thing to both of them. Molina is the big loser, as we see River Page right now is having a battle with Alex Anderson's Well, rather, the driver got passed by Alex Anderson. Joseph Armstrong is Anderson's going to take the lead there from Mason Moriarty. These guys are fighting hard as the Kempton excavating machine is trying to find a way to push through the driver. He's just in front of him. It's 2 Fords leading the way over a Toyota Camry. And now it looks like there's no Camaros in the top 10. It's all Ford and Toyota, except for that very fluorescent machine in the background. We're going to try to find out who that is later on.
Yeah, right, you are. With a pass for the lead made, Alex Anderson now leads this race over Mason Moriarty, who split the middle to make a 3-wide pass to take the lead originally. But now Alex Anderson, after finding his way back from the middle of the pack to the lead now, will have his friend Mason Moriarty in tow. But now the rest of the field will now get a great tow down the front straightaway, this long curved section. As we head into turn number 1, Anderson leads this lap. But what will Mason Moriarty do to try and get it back? They're all running the high sides. They're trying to take down the laps. As they arc the corner, you can see they're going from the high side to the middle lane. Really the fastest way to get around the track at the time. But now the top two are trying to pull a gap as they go 3 wide behind. That is the 00 of River Page. But Joe thinks about it, but tucks back in line.
And Mason Moriarty has an absolutely great run going on. You can see the backstretch and the front stretch getting very, very quick. The telemetry is not showing that. However, we apologize for that. It looks like the timing and scoring is very finicky today, as River Page has a nose full of Joseph Armstrong just behind him, look at that. Armstrong's going to go to the inside line, and now it's going to be Anderson, Moriarty, and Armstrong. Their podium, as it looks like Page is going to have more competition for that fourth spot. It's Evan Marasco getting into the top 5 and now trying to get into the top 3.
Yeah, right, you are. Chase Schaffer still in the back of the pack after an incident within the first 6 laps of the race. Doing a good job to cut through the field, though. Hard if you don't have any help in the back of the pack, as all of his friends are up front currently leading the combo of the 67 and the 6 of Alex Anderson and Mason Moriarty. There is Chase Schaffer, who tries to put it 3 wide middle, and he will, no he won't, tucks back in line. Now he goes back to the middle and he goes to the high side behind the 19. Now, I don't know where he's going. He's trying to make every lane work. You can see there the Monster Designs 99 machine. As he gets it done on the middle lane, tries to pass the Toyota, and yes, he does. Now he falls behind the 19 Toyota down the back straightaway. With no help from him, with behind, he's with all the damaged cars behind. He will now have to try and fight his way back to the field after being involved in the wreck with Joseph M. Armstrong on lap 6.
That lap 6 incident really putting a detriment to his chances of getting up there, and all the drivers' paint schemes have loaded. Apologies for that taking quite a while. Trading paint sometimes has the tendency to be a little slower than the iRacing services, and the speeds of these drivers definitely far slower than these guys. And look at that, Mason Moriarty is going to send it on the IORA sponsored machine of Alex Anderson. The Keston excavating machine is through. The Kempton excavating machine, my apologies, and Armstrong is riding with the Stanley machine, the number 20 to you viewers, but it's the number 020 on the ticker. So a little bit of a difference there as they're side by side for the lead once more. These guys are continuing to go at it.
Yeah, the 6 and the 67 have been battling it out for more than 5 laps now. I don't know how the tires aren't grained yet, but now the 67 chooses to run the inside lane. Don't know if that has any advantage, but now the 6 of Mason Moriarty is going to get a push here from the 20 of Joseph M. Armstrong. You see a nice arrow push down into turn number 1, but now the 67 of Alex Anderson tries to get behind, tries to ride his quarter panel, gets right up on his rear bumper. You can see their shove gets loose. They all are triple tandeming down the back straightaway. This looks like an event at Daytona, not at Michigan. But now as they head into turn number 3, Mason Moriarty still holds his lead against the 67, but now he's trying to dump all that dirty air on the 67 and try and make him wash out wide. And now Mason Moriarty still holds out his lead, and we've got a spin in the back of the pack. It's Evan Marasco, and then we've got another spin. Maximus Molina hard into the outside wall, and Chase Schaffer makes it through.
And it looks like we have Wyatt Stevens on pit road as well. Not sure what's going on getting off of pit road right now, but that is our second incident of the night. We're going to rewind it back immediately to find out what is going on.
Now there they are, in it 3 wide. Joe pushes, gets tight. Oh, and clobbers both of them. They're both killed. Maximus Molina with front and rear end damage on that Toyota. It's not looking good for any of the people in the back of the pack today. They're all, you'd think in the back of the pack is where all the wrecks wouldn't be, but you know, turns out this race is different with that everybody in the back of the pack has crashed at least once.
And that is the second incident with Joseph Armstrong involved, of course, the one with Chase Schaffer. And Schaffer got through. Let's see the nose camera on that incident to see how it was from the perspective of the front of that 99 machine. And you can see working their way through the backstretch right now, entering turn 3 and 4 very soon. And this is when the incident happened. You can see Schaffer's pretty far behind from the majority of this pack, but Armstrong got a little bit wiggled out himself. This is the battle for effectively third position. 4 cars under a blanket there. And they all get into one another. A smoke show. And Schaffer's going to have to send it down the grass. Misses Molina, misses Armstrong, and finally misses Marasco. Keeps the car straight and keeps it underway. Chase Schaffer is still through for the remainder of this event, but your leader right now is Alex Anderson. Not by much, though. You can see James Thurston. Whoa, the pace truck is drifting.
What an exit from pit lane. The pace truck pulled, but right, yeah, you're right about that. The Chase Schaffer for the 99 machine managing to keep it straight after having a near miss with all 3 cars involved in that wreck. I'm sure that cockpit view is terrifying when he drove this car.
And at the moment, we are under our second yellow. The pace truck is leading Mason Moriarty, and Mason Moriarty leads Alex Anderson, and just behind him, it's going to be James Thurston, the number 96, and then River Page. Evan Marasco involved in that incident, but very minor damage, if any, and Heath Rutherford is apparently in the 3 according to our timing and scoring, but that is not the case. The 98 is driven by Heath Rutherford, so I skipped to the wrong car there, as we do have a Dale Earnhardt-inspired machine and that is driven by the driver, I believe, just in front. Max Molina or not, but Max Molina is killed. The front end is destroyed. And you can see Clark Nance with his clean cart is just in front, driving the 213 Simware sponsored machine. The race off pit road we're going to be watching. This is the entrance and this is the exit. And this is where it all comes down to whoever's the quickest on pit road. Equal teams on iRacing when it comes to the pit crew. It all comes down to strategy. We've got one car going by. That is, I believe, Wyatt Stevens, still on the racetrack.
I think that was Cormenis that went by. I could be wrong though. But there you can see Mason Moriarty is effectively, yes, going to be the winner off of pit road, just barely ahead of James Thurston. Then it's going to be, I believe that's not Alex Anderson who comes out. I think Anderson is, I wonder if he got out of pit road. I didn't see if he did, but there's a 7 of Clark Nance.
It looks like Alex
There's
Anderson
Anderson still in pit road. I did not see him exit in the Brandon Dollar Designs paint scheme. Surprisingly late exit, and it doesn't look like he took his damage. He doesn't look like he took any of his optionals, so I'm not sure what he was still doing in there, unless he just took tires. But now he exits pit road along with the Mung of the pack, and now the one-time leader of this race will now have to start at the back of the pack. Whatever happened, bit of an incident on pit road. But once again, your leader off of pit road, the 6 of Mason Moriarty, just over James Thurston, the 99 of Chase Schaffer. And I believe that's the 00 of River Page just behind.
It is indeed the double yellow, or rather, the double yellow numbered car of River Page in that 00 machine just behind, and just behind them, it is a sea of drivers, including the number 19 machine. That's Sean Rowe, and Chase Schaefer has gotten his way back up into the top 5. He's sitting 6th position with Brandon Dugan in the 88, just alongside. So we do have a quite diverse field of drivers. Whoever's usually running at the front and the back, they're all up here right now. And you can see drivers like Clark Nance, unfortunately, still in the back, following a interesting pit strategy to say the least. Looks like he is now on the fringes of a top 10 with Contreras, Molina, Marasco, Heath Rutherford, Joseph Armstrong, Alex Anderson, and the remainder of the field just behind. So everyone's getting lined up, and we have the 1 to green command in sight. It looks like Jason Beckman has left from the lead of this race. We're not sure why that happened. We're going to try to find information on what had occurred after this event, but it looks like he just had to go and had to leave the race. He did park it, and we saw him get off the track just before the restart, led by Clark Nance and Joseph Armstrong. We're looking at Joseph Armstrong right now, but he's not the leader. Mason Moriarty is on the high side. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, right, you are. Mason Moriarty, the effective leader of this race, choosing the top side lane as the pace truck will be pulling in the slot. The pace car lights are off. So when we exit turn 4 near the entrance of pit road, you'll see that pace truck duck into pit road. As it does now, the pack now heads to the front straightaway of Michigan International Speedway. And as we enter the restart zone, Geico restart zone to the bottom of your screen, right there, we are green once again. Here at Michigan International Speedway, James Thurston gets the jump on the bottom lane. So does a 00 River Page, and now he is your leader. Mason Moriarty struggling on the top. Already 3 wide, the 99 of Chase Schaffer, putting it 3 down low. But now your leader is the 96 of James Thurston. But here comes the 99, now shoving the bottom of James Thurston, running the bottom lane, painting that yellow line. But now, when he goes to the top side, he has help from the 00 River Page just behind. But it looks like Joe was trying to get something done, but couldn't quite get it done. But now, here goes Chase Schaffer down to the inside of James Thurston, the 99 machine, down to the inside of the 96. Does he make it work? He's riding his quarter panel. It gets loose. He slides the car. No room to go back on the outside line. Joe is thinking about pushing him. No, he blocks him to the apron. Joe is now aggressively pushing the 99 down as we head into turn number 1. Here we go, another move, looks it, no, cannot get it done. The 99 still behind the 96.
Looks like this time by James Thurston's going to get it done. Monster Designs a new coat of paint on that number 99 machine, and running with the same performance as before. Michigan, as we stated before, is the home track of the driver, Chase Schaefer. Trying to get it done as River Page is going to put another move down. Page had back-to-back top 5s at the SuperSpeedway stretch of iRacing and Daytona. So very good runs for the driver who's just entering the series, trying to get another at the very high-speed racetrack Mason Moriarty pushing the life out of that double zero machine right now. It's two Haas-inspired machines lead the way in front of the Kempton excavating machine. Rather, the Cuts-Down family chiropractic machine at Mason Moriarty. And those guys, those top three, they're absolutely the quickest up here. Clark Nance is up here on pace right now. You saw him just at the bottom of your screen. And you can see that Joseph Armstrong and Chase Schaefer are trying to make something of it there in the bottom half of the top five. And it looks like Moriarty's going to go to the inside on River Page, trying to make something happen to get the lead, as Thurston's going to keep it this time up.
Right you are. Now Mason Moriarty trying to find a way around the double zero of River Page. Does not get it done. And if Chaffer makes the move, it's going to be 4 Fords in the top 4. Try saying that 3 times fast. But now the 6 tries to make a move in the double zero. Is painting that yellow line. Does not look like he can get it done. Is now side by side with the 20 and drops back in line.
And look at that. We've got drivers falling back into line. Drivers trying to make a move, but it looks like right now James Thurston and River Page are the ones setting the pace and setting who should make a move. Because right now they are absolutely the quickest drivers in the field. It looks like Joseph Armstrong is trying to keep in touch, as you can see right there. Chase Schaefer just saw Brandon Dugan in his back mirror, getting right up to his bumper. It looks like River Page right now getting a little bit loose. Whoa, River Page is going to be sent up high, and Joseph Armstrong is going for second. But Page is going to have some momentum on the high side. It looks like Armstrong's going to lose not 1, but 2, but 3 spots, as Chase Schaefer is going to go around on the outside right there. Clark Nance is in tow. Nance is having a surprisingly good run. He's not used to running up front with these guys. He's gotten some good results, but not ever so often. It looks like right now might be a change of time for the number 7 machine.
Right you are. The 99 now coming up. And like I said earlier, it's 4 Fords in the top 4. Try saying that 3 times fast. But now the 6 of Mason Moriarty wants that top side lane, and he will take it. River Page is forced to go down to the bottom. Runs the middle, but now that 6 will have to get it done on the outside, and he looks like he does. But look at that, the number 7 of Clark Nance coming out of nowhere for a surprising top 3 run of speed. But now Joseph M. Armstrong trying to get behind that 7. The 99 drops in line in front of Evan Marasco, and he does not give any room to River Page, who now decides to run the yellow line. He'll run the bottom lane, but now the 99 and Chase Schaffer, we got the run off the top. As we head out of turn number 4, aggressive blocking going on to the back of the pack. Now the 99 will try to get it done to the inside of the double O machine. It will not get it done. Sticks his nose in. Is now side by side. They enter in turn number 1. Yes, he does. He's not clear. He's going to drift up. He gets loose. How do they not make contact? They're 3 wide going down the back. Drops back in line. 99 could not get it done on the double zero. But this is the hottest battle out on track, with the 20 now fighting the 7 of Clark Nance. Look at that happening. The Joseph M. Armstrong machine in the Stanley Toyota is now fighting the 213 Simware car. Look at that. But now we've got a battle for the lead, with Mason Moriarty leading just ahead of James Thurston. But now Chase Schaffer in the back of the pack now starting to lose positions after trying to fight for the double zero machine. But now dropping back. Maybe it's due to damage. Maybe he's saving his tires. But looks like a difference in strategy between the top half of the pack. But now we've got a fantastic battle as we go down the back.
And you can see that Clark Nance is up there. How about Clark Nance? You know, he's running the 213 Simware car. And there's a bit of a meme in the iRacing over community that this 213 Simware organization is sort of the everyman sponsor. They'll give you any shot, whether or not people think you deserve him. But it looks like right now Clark Nance is proving what he is made of. We saw him running off as high as 3rd position. And this is a very quick pack, and you got to be quick thinking to keep up with these guys. He's in 5th position so far, and Chase Schaefer's on the back bumper right now. You can see a very simplistic design there for 213 Simware's own Clark Nance. Daniel Mosteller is usually repping their colors, but it looks like in this case he's not able to make the show, so they want a driver to represent their brand, and they chose Nance. And the number 9 machine on the ticker, but the number 7 machine here is making good work of the brand that he is representing with the Red Bull name on the quarter panel. We got a lot of new names and a lot of new faces on the quarter panel. If we pay close attention to Mason Moriarty's paint scheme, he's got the Flopper Racing logo on his quarter panel, but it looks like right now he's diving to Armstrong's quarter panel, going for the lead right now. That is the Ford Mustang and Mason Moriarty, and we got a lot of new designs here. Of course, Chase Schaefer's is one to take note of. A very patriotic design of River Page. It is the week of the 4th of July when this race occurred. Unfortunately, this is a little later after. You see that all these guys have got some new designs. Very patriotic for some of these guys, including Thurston, Page, and Anderson. They're now running a line. It is the USA Tribute running from 3rd to 5th at the moment. Mason Moriarty is going to keep it clear by just about a car length and then some over the slightly damaged car of Joseph Armstrong. But the damage is not stopping him at all. He's going to go to the inside line right now. And you can see that they're double file. It looks like Thurston's going to go with Mason Moriarty. Moriarty's not going to get that lap done, but they're 3 wide for the lead. Who is going to get it done? We are not sure so far.
3 wide for the lead, entering turn number 1. The 6 of Mason Moriarty's in the middle. Will he get it done? I think he does. As we head down the back, he's getting a major push there from the 96 of James Thurston, a fellow Flopper Racing teammate. But now the 20 has to do battle with the 96 as he shoots down to the inside lane, copying with the basically mirroring the 6 machine as he runs a lane higher. But now Mason Moriarty gets barely a bumper clear, but will lead this lap. Now getting aggressively shoved by the 20, who wants that lead. He wants his position back. They're still connected, but now he shoots to the inside, heading into turn 1. The 20 just barely leads over the 6, but they're basically side by side. The 6 of Mason Moriarty running the high side compared to the 20. Now as we head down the back straightaway, the 96 will look to push the 6. And yes, he does a nice arrow push down the back. But now Joe, who has no help in blinking on the inside, will have to succumb to the 6 of Mason Moriarty as he takes the lead once again.
And Moriarty is back underway. His powers as a driver of this number 6 machine, they seem to be tapped in right about now. It looks like he held off for the first few laps of this event, but right now he is going all the way trying to make something happen as James Thurston is right there on his quarter panel. Might be able to dive to the inside, but might hold off. As you can see, he has the Flopper Racing logo as well. It is interesting to note that they both are teammates, so they might be defending for one another. As you can see that both these drivers are in the championship hunt. Thurston more so than the driver of the number 6 machine. And Daniel Mosteller is not here. This is a great opportunity for points. If Thurston can pull a good result, perhaps a win out of the bag, it's going to be very important for his chances at getting the championship title done. We've only got a few races. We've got Talladega coming up, and we've only got a few races after that. It is round number 23, Talladega, and after that we're going to have, it is going to be Lime Rock according to the original schedule, but I believe that has changed. And finally, Homestead for 100 laps. It's going to be the final dash of the series in just 3 weeks. So it's going to be very important to note that these drivers are pushing to the limit. The hopes they will not mess up their championship chances. You can see River Page, he's not in the championship battle. Alex Anderson is. So they might want to make quick use of that 00 machine. He's very, very overperforming what people thought of him earlier on into the season. But right now, it looks like he's going to get passed by Alex Anderson. This one is for position 3.
Yeah, right, you are. The top 3 drivers currently, as it stands, in the fight for the championship. And as we only have about 4 rounds to go, it's going to be a close and tight battle. But Anderson, with a double bump draft through the front straightaway, loses 2 positions. This is not good for his championship hopes. But now, the 6 of Mason Moriarty still leads for James Thurston. Nice haul of points if Mason were to win. It's he leads over James Thurston and the rest of the field behind. We got some battling in the back of the pack, and we got a wreck in the back of the pack. That looks like Contreras was involved. We got a car around on the back straightaway.
That is Brandon Dugan, and we're not sure what happened, but I saw a little bit of smoke in the background and tried to find it. We're going to get an instant replay. I think Sean Rowe might have been involved.
So there's a 99 of Chase Schaff, and Brandon Dugan just goes up. Does he pancake the wall? He does. He comes down. Oh, net codes off of Clark Nance, and it's a single car spin down the back straightaway.
I'm not sure where Contreras became involved because it looks like he wasn't, according to... Oh, there it is. There looks like a little bit of contact there with Keith Rutherford. The car is still going. Not sure what's going on there. But at the moment, it actually looks like we might be able to run the entire sense of the race. Not sure what's going on, but it looks entirely different. Brandon Dugan, of course, just went around, but it looks like he's back underway. The race is still on.
Yeah, right, you are. The number 88 machine now back on the track after having an incident. They pancaked the wall after getting tight out of 2. But this is the battle for the lead. Looks like River Page will now shoot the inside lane. You can see their great view of the top-down version of the track. You can see there now they're going 3 wide as we enter the main straightaway. Joseph splits the middle. There's Mason Moriarty on the outside. River Page on the inside. Who can get it done? The Toyota shoots to the lead, but not for long. Anderson and James Thurston All Flopper Racing teammates come to the push around the outside. They're going to rub doors as we go into turn number 1. Now Mason Moriarty will try and get an advantage on the 020 machine. He tries to lead down the back, but now 2 Flopper Racing teammates, one getting super loose. All 4 Flopper Racing teammates are in a row on the outside lane and giving no room to anyone else who wants that outside lane, hogging it all for themselves. But Joe, now trying to shoot the inside lane, cannot get it done as he tries to get a big block on Mason Moriarty, but he doesn't. Mason Moriarty now sitting behind the 20 as we go down the front straightaway. Super sunny now instead of cloudy as it once was earlier in the race. This just changes the track condition as it gets hotter. They make a bit of contact. Mason Moriarty will scrape the wall. He's on the high side after contact with Joe. That's the 3rd driver tonight to make contact with the 20 machine. But Mason Moriarty keeps it out of the wall and keeps heavy damage out of the picture. But now he's got a fellow Flopper Racing teammate, the 99 of Chase Schaffer, just behind him. Now Sean Rowe on the inside. That Auto Owners 19 machine will have to do battle with the 6 and the 99.
And so right now, Mason Moriarty is falling back to the clutches of Chase Schaefer as James Thurston is certainly underway in this battle for the lead. Alex Anderson is in front, but right now, overall, it is going to be Joseph Armstrong leading to the point in front of all these drivers. And Armstrong having a great day despite the 2 incidents. The first one with Chase Schaefer and the second one involving the driver of the 23 machine, Evan Marasco. But Marasco and Dugan, who was also involved in that incident, seemed to be very far behind. Chase Schaefer, of course, is still in top 5, but not in the lead and not in the leading battle. Hasn't been since that incident on lap 6 as Alex Anderson is going to shoot one to the inside line. The IORA sponsor machine is going to go to the front right about now. And he's going to be pretty clear. That number 20 machine, a great run was used to his advantage. And there we go. The number 67 machine is going to lead the way over the 020 machine. And James Thurston is in tow as we're coming to just about the final few laps of this race. Crunch time is in effect. And these guys have to get serious because Alex Anderson right now working on the outside is going to watch as Joseph Armstrong is going to go right in front of him.
Right, you are. A short lead there for the league owner, Alex Anderson, who's now riding behind the 20 machine of Joseph M. Armstrong, who looks like he had a run and he had the lead set on the front straightaway, but as we exited turn 2, completely different scenario, where the 020 machine holds his ground against the 67. But now look at that, Chase Schaffer in about 5th place. Glory has come back for him, who had an incident earlier in the earlier section of this race, now fighting within the top 5 to hopefully have a good finish at his home racetrack. But now Mason Moriarty trying to get through the lap cars and trying to get through the rest of the cars. He makes a big run down to the inside, trying to make a slide job on his teammates. He'll set in just behind Alex Anderson and to go down the back straightaway. James Thurston getting a beautiful tow from the 20 machine. Now Anderson drops back in line as well. We've got 4 Flopper Racing teammates within the top 6. All of them could get a fantastic race finish. It all depends on where Joe decides to put his car. Does he block the rest of the field? Does he take a run if it's given to him? But now, 2 of the Flopper Racing teammates are connected. James Thurston ahead of Alex Anderson as we come across the line to begin another lap. We got Joe leading the race. Now James Thurston shoots to the inside. Does he get it done? Meij's going to come way up the track. Now he has to deal with River Page coming around behind him, but now Joe still leads this race, but we got a 3-wide train of cars on the bottom to get loose, and River Page has to go below the white line. And as we head down the back, River Page is forced to go below the white line down the back straightaway as it bleeds into the yellow line as we enter in turn 3 and 4. Now the 99 passing the 00 as we go across the final couple of corners. Now getting an excellent bump draft there from the 7 of Clark Nance. We got a fantastic battle on the back and front of the pack as now Alex Anderson tries to get a move done once again on the 20 machine. Gives him a little tap as they go into turn 1. But now, Mason Moriarty running practically the wall, the Kyle Larson line as it's known, tries to get it done. We've got shuffling in the back of the pack. But now it's 3 Flopper teammates, all 4 Flopper Racing teammates, all in line against a lowly Stanley 20 machine. But now here comes Anderson down the inside. Slide job. Will he get it done? Down to the inside of the racetrack, running the middle. Joe gets it done. He holds his ground on the outside, but I have a feeling not for long. As now Mason Moriarty shoots to the inside, tries to pass one of his teammates, Alex Anderson. Now has a run going with James Thurston. They will both run the inside. There goes Mason Moriarty. Goes below the yellow line, trying to get every inch of track he can to get past the 20. Bit of blinking there, but Joe, as we go down the back straightaway, still leads this race. And now we've got shifting in the back of the pack with all 4 Flopper Racing teammates all together. Alex Anderson now falling behind from the 020 machine, but now he tries to get it back. He tries to get every inch of racetrack he can. But now Alex Anderson will have to sit behind the 20 again, as he's done for most of this race. He'll have to try and get it done in the last few laps of this race.
You can see right now that Joseph Armstrong is leading the way over Alex Anderson, and these two are going at it all the way. And you can see that James Thurston is lurking in 3rd position. He's going to go and send it down the inside of Alex Anderson right now. It looks like Chase Schaefer is going to come in tow, or is he's going to go to the outside and dive all the way back to the inside. And Chase Schaefer is going to be hung out to dry, not even going to be able to let in by Clark Nance and Rapage. We're going to both let them slide back. And of the top 5 at the moment, it looks like the only 2 drivers who are independents are Clark Nance and Joseph Armstrong. The middle 3 are Flopper Racing guys, and they're going at it as hard as they can. And you can see Chase Schaefer is falling behind right about now. Clark Nance, though, he is in 5th. He's trying to catch up as quick as he can. Alex Anderson's going to send it down the inside. How about that? We got a new leader, and James Thurston's going to send it down as well. They're trying to get rid of the help. The old 20 machine has, but looks like right now, Joseph Armstrong is the one to beat at the moment, because Alex Anderson is still holding strong, but he's not going to be able to get the pass done. They're still not clear of the old 20 machine. It's going to be Anderson, Thurston, Moriarty, and Clark Nance leading the charge against the old 20 machine. As Sean Rowe is going to send it to the inside. Is it going to work? No, it is not. He's not going to stick it on Moriarty or on Clark Nance, and they're still going as quick as they can. It's going to be right now a single file train as Nance is blocking River Page, and these guys only have so much time left. Armstrong's still going to lead the way, but it does not look like he's going to be holding on to it as long as he cannot be passed by another driver. That's the goal, at least not to be passed by another driver. We're not sure if he's going to make it all the way. It's very aggressive. He's chewing up some tire. James Thurston is going to go slide it down to the inside. Alex Anderson is there on the outside. And Mason Moriarty is going to be going there onto the bumper of the 67 machine. Alex Anderson, though, not able to make anything happen this time by. He's going to have a lot of momentum. But it looks like right now Joseph Armstrong is the key to the kingdom when it comes to speed in this car. He's still the quickest driver on track by far, and he has no draft. He only has clean air, which might be the most important thing for these Gen 6 cars, both in the real world and in the simulated sense. As Alex Anderson is going to try to look again, gets to the bumper of the 020. Is he going to be able to move him? Maybe he is. But it looks like that's not going to hurt Armstrong at all. It looks like he's still got some full pace in him. And Alex Anderson's still going to lead the way. Mason Moriarty just behind, and Clark Nance is in tow. That's the 1-2-3-4 combo at the moment, as Armstrong is still leading and blocking as hard as he can for the remainder of the field.
Looks like the Flopper Racing teammates have now decided to hook up on the outside line. They've constantly been running that outside line. But now Joe, who tends to run the middle, will now have to try and run the outside line to dump as much dirty air on them as possible to try and disrupt their run. But now as we enter in turn 1, nobody looks at the bottom except for Joe. He leaves that lane open, but now they're slowing down at the top. Mason already scrapes the wall. There is Joe still leading this race, but there's Alex Anderson in the back of the pack trying to get it done. 3rd position. As you can see there, Mason Moriarty just 2nd, running behind Joe. Joe been the longtime leader of this race, a dominating race performance. Can he hold on to it the last 2 laps of this race? Now Alex Anderson tries to get back in the draft down the front straightaway. We're going to try and get it done. Clark Nance shooting to go to the inside to try and get past Sean Rowe. A bit of a gapped field we have now, but if the teammates can all get close together, as I can see there, look, the gap is ever closing. Now running the top, you can see that the shadow of the 67 just coming into view. Now the 6 of Mason Moriarty running the middle will have to try and push his teammate and see if they can all get it done. James Thurston now behind as well. All the teammates trying to get lined up again as they were, but a few of the cars blocking the ways. There's Joe, who's running the middle now, who's gone lower. There's a 67 running the outside lane. You can see that cross. They're 3 wide as we enter into the main straightaway. Sean Rowe splits the middle. Mason Moriarty on the inside, and he concedes a position.
And look at that. It looks like Clark Nance is going to be the biggest gainer. After that, River Page is behind him as well. They've been fighting quite a while as Moriarty is going to fall all the way back. Oh, he gets into River Page and saves it. Yes, he does.
What a save. The 0 on the high side does not go into the wall. Mason Moriarty with a disappointing contact there with the 0 of River Page. Will now try to find his way back through the field again. Here's a replay of the incident. Mason Moriarty drifts up. Oh, and he gets tight. And he just gets contact with the double zero there. But what a save. Does not make any contact with the wall, and doesn't look like he scrubbed his tires there too much either. So he will have some tires compared to the 6. But I don't know if he's going to have any competitive advantage over a faster car.
And look at that save that overcorrected. Nope, he corrected it perfectly twice. And no, Joseph Armstrong looks like he is clear and away the leader. A driver like Alex Anderson or James Thurston would have a lot of trouble catching him, but it looks like right now we do not have a caution on the racetrack. These guys are still going as quick as ever, but Armstrong has quite the gap in front of him right now. Looks like they're side by side there for a second. We're going to go to that battle right about now to see what's going on. Thurston's going to get it over to Alex Anderson. Let's see if he has the speed to catch up and perhaps pass the 020 machine of Joseph Armstrong, as right now it's Thurston, and then Anderson, and then it's going to be Don Rowe and Clark Nance. That is rounding out your top 5 right about now. Clark Nance putting in a very impressive race for himself. James Thurston is now leading the charge against Joseph Armstrong, the dominator of this race. Who's going to get it done? We will see, but it looks like right now the 020 machine is giving it all he can with that 020 Toyota Camry, because nothing has stopped him so far. 2 incidents does not matter, as right now he's just trying to get it to checkered flag.
The 020 machine, the 020 machine of Joseph M. Armstrong, dominant race performance out front all day, having incidents with a few drivers of this race, but being able to keep his car pretty clean, as you can see there, apart from the damage he has on the front side of his Toyota Camry. But now holds his ground over 2 Fords that are teammates, but now Thurston, coming with a few laps to go, will have to shoot to the inside or try and do anything he can. As desperation starts to creep into the 96 cockpit, he will have to do anything he can to try and get the lead if he wants to get the race win here at Michigan tonight.
It looks like right now he is closing in on the 020, who seems to be the quickest driver on the racetrack besides him, but the draft is working to his advantage in a big way. And right about now, it looks like there's nothing he can do but wait as he is slowly closing in. There's still no driver alongside him, so it really is going to come down to whether or not he can get it done himself, as Alex Anderson is far and away behind the 96 machine. And Joseph Armstrong is seeing that the pressure is increasing. Lap after lap, there is not much he can do at the moment, but wait to see whether or not he's going to have to defend hard on the remainder of the field.
Right you are, James Thurston now trying to get a run on the 020 machine as the laps wind down here at Michigan International Speedway. The 96 is now posing a fight to the 020, who looked like he could block everybody on the racetrack and more. 96 is trying to run his line, get his draft, even in the corners, to do any possible competitive advantage he can, trying not to get that dirty air dumped on him on his front end of his car. That'll give him understeer, and he'll get tight in the middle of the corner. But now he's actually caught up the 20 of Joseph M. Armstrong quite fast. Now the 96 just behind. We're going to see what happens as we exit turn 4. Coming down the front straightaway, the 020 machine tries to pull a gap, but now he's going to have to block the 96 as they go across the line. The 96 is barely half a car length away. He's going to try and go anywhere he can. There's a lap car in front. But now James Thurston does not go for the move, still sticks to his line. You can see that the 20 gaining time in the middle of the corner, but now the 96 will have a fantastic exit. You can see that the lap car was Evan Marasco, and he goes high. But now the fight is all between James Thurston and Joseph M. Armstrong. You can see that James Thurston trying to get it done. He will try and get any competitive advantage he can over that 20 machine. But as we come across out of turn 4, coming across the start-finish line once again, it is the 020 machine still leading this race over the 96. But now James Thurston will do anything he possibly can as desperation starts to creep in, trying to get this race victory here at Michigan International Speedway.
There is absolutely nobody near them. It looks like right about now there is nothing to do besides wait for the drivers around them to get near. As it looks like right now we actually do have a caution on the track. My apologies. We're going to try to find out who is involved. It looks like the middle of the pack is fine, but everyone is bunching up. Michael Cormenis has hit pit road.
Michael Cormenis coming into pit road as we get a view here shortly of what happened to bring out that yellow. There's Mikey entering turn 3 off the back.
It simply looks like he went in for fuel, perhaps.
So he goes in for fuel. I think Mason does the same thing.
looks like that does not look like there was a caution on the racetrack. Now that we look at it again, or is it? Because all of these drivers just suddenly bunched up.
I'm not sure. I can't tell if there's a caution out or not. I didn't see the pace truck leave its box. So now the 6 of Mason Moriarty gets a run on Evan, who's running slow on the high lane. And Mason Moriarty, after being in an incident earlier on, will have to get past that the 23 machine. This is the James Thurston still riding behind the 020 of Joseph M. Armstrong. Now running the middle down the back.
But it does appear right now they're slowing down. This might not be a caution. I think we might have gone off at the wrong time. It looks like they actually might be running out of fuel as Mason Moriarty has taken the lead.
Mason Moriarty takes the lead over James Thurston. Now the 6 machine could head back to victory lane in IORA as we come across the start-finish line. Everyone is now bunched up as they have fuel-saving worries. The 96 still behind the 020 as it looks like. But I wonder if maybe they're slowing down because their tires are fading, because it looks like the 6 did pit. So maybe he's on fresh tires trying to roll around. Was that the pace? There's a yellow out.
There absolutely has to be a yellow out, but it doesn't look like there's an incident on the racetrack. Everyone seems to be keeping it clean.
Everyone seems to have kept it clean, but I did see, yep, there is the pace truck. There is a yellow out. I'm not quite sure what happened. Doesn't look like there was an incident to bring out the yellow.
Can't seem to find one on the racetrack as well, so this is quite the interesting story because it looks like there is nothing to have brought this caution out, but everyone is bunched up again. It's very late into this event, so this might be the final few laps. Let's see if this is crunch time that decides the end of this event.
Right you are. There is the 96 still riding behind the 020 machine. It is an interesting call whether you pit or not. I'd assume everyone pits as the entire field comes into pit road. We'll have another race off pit road as everyone enters in pit lane.
It looks like Michael Cormetis is trying to get his laps back right about now, and everyone is entering pit lane. We only have so much time in this event, so this is the most crucial stop of the night. Let's see who gets out first, who gets out last. This is going to be the determining factor to see who wins the event.
The pace truck goes by to the exit of pit road. As we see everyone, there is the 99 machine coming into his box, and lap cars getting their laps back. That's the 88 machine. But cars now coming off the jacks. We've got a car in the back of the pack that is gone. And it
James
looks
Thurston's
like
going to get it done.
James Thurston wins the race off of pit road, and Anderson comes out second. Sean Rowe, and then it is River Page, Clark Nance, Max Molina, Joseph M. Armstrong, Aldon Contreras, and there is Chase Schaffer in the back of the pack. At the back of the race off pit road, the winner is James Thurston, who knocks the cone back onto the racing surface. No penalty will be applied. But there is your current leader off the race off pit road. James Thurston. Looks like Alex Anderson is going to line up second. 2 patriotic cars running first and second right now. The pace truck lights are still on, meaning that we are not going 1 to green. We are still single file, meaning we are 2 to go, or we're still pacing. But as soon as the field lines up double file and the pace truck lights are off, that is the signal that we are going green this time by. Typically, that's what it means. Sometimes it doesn't, but I don't see anyone else coming on to pit road. So this could be it, and this time by, we could be pitting as everyone looks to go double file. The pace car lights are still on as we cross the line. The pace car lights are off. We are 1 to green. We will go green this time by. The 19 follows behind the 96. And this is the battle for the lead. The 96 and the 67 were the 2 winners off of pit road. The race off pit road ended with James Thurston coming out first compared to Alex Anderson, Sean Rowe, and the 00 machine of River Page. Then it's the 020 and the 7 machine. We've got quite the battle up front. 2 flopper racing teammates. Who can get it done as we come to the final laps of Michigan International Speedway for the IORA Cup Series?
And it's interesting to note, Joseph Armstrong just lost a lot of spots. He is back down there in the mid-pack, I believe now in 6th position from a dominating lead. Had they gone all the way, it is very likely that he would have been able to win that race because he was clearing away the quickest driver with quite the advantage over a driver like James Thurston. But now James Thurston seems to have the advantage going into the final run. This might be it. Let's see what happens. If they can get it done here and not have another yellow, I think it might just go the way of this driver in the front row. Either it is James Thurston or Alex Anderson. They both got sparkly numbers on their cars, the number 96 and number 67. Let's see what makes these cars special. Can they get it done tonight? Or can a driver like Sean Rowe or River Page pull off the upset? It looks like right now the pace truck is going to be diving in, and for the final time, this is the 3rd restart of the night. The drivers are getting bunched up. We are going for hopefully the final time. Green flag once again at Michigan. It's racing time.
Green once again at Michigan International Speedway. The leader is currently James Thurston, who holds that powerful bottom lane, but now Alex Anderson slowing down to the top, getting pushed by Sean Rowe. The 96 Haas car of James Thurston now trying to pull away as we enter down the back straightaway. They're already trying to go 3 wide. We've got sliding. We've got major saves in the back of the pack. But now the 99 trying to put his way. He's currently 5th, but nobody can challenge James Thurston right now, who's currently in the lead, running the bottom lane. Sean Rowe running an ice P2. Then it's Alex Anderson and Chase Schaffer on the top side trying to get it done. We've got wrecking in the back of the pack. It looks like they saved it, but I believe when we cross the line, that will be no yellow, as Adam Contreras now goes into the outside wall. His heavily damaged 92 Toyota.
And it's a terrible break for Contreras. But look at that side-by-side for the lead. Alex Anderson is right there on the outside line. I think this might be the battle for the win overall. And look at that, Chase Schaefer trying to get redemption from Bristol. He was 2nd place there. Travis Kloenberg got it done, and he's 2nd place again. This is his home track. He wants to get it done. This is where the opportunity is given to him, but it looks like right now he's not going to get it done. He's going to have to get really quick. Everyone's coming down to the line. They're blocking, and I think that is it. And I think that is going to go to the way of James Thurston. The race is over. He is your winner of round 22. This is going to be great for his points championship run. And he gets it done.
James Thurston with a fantastic race finish off of a savvy pit call to be the winner off of pit road. Got him to the lead, and James Thurston is your IORA Cup Series Michigan Dash winner. There you can see there the 7 of Clark Nance riding up just beside, giving him the congratulations on another win this season.
So he increased that 96 just a bit, but it was all in good faith there, and that is going to end this event. You can see right now, the caption is on your screen. He has gotten it done again, and Daniel Mosteller was nowhere near him. He was not even on the racetrack, and now it is time for Thurston to burn it down. Quite the quick IORA Cup Series race, and he still gets it done.
The 96 goes back to victory lane, although as he wins, I'm sure it's crushing for Chase Schaffer to compete to just maybe a 10th behind at his home track. Could have gotten it done, but James Thurston held his dominant track position and was able to come out with the W. And here he is, burning it down, the 96 machine. James Thurston wins at Michigan in the IORA Cup Series. And heartbreak for Chase Schaffer as he comes up 2nd in his home race.
Only 3 rounds remain. Daniel Mosteller is going to have to be perfect from here on out because James Thurston is here, and he is now. And he's absolutely on a tear, and he is going to be the one to watch with the momentum coming into Talladega. An amazing race is always going to be had at Talladega, so that's going to be a fun one to watch. Well, last time we went there, I believe it was Mark Austin, or I believe Gavin Austin, who got it done at the end of the day there. So whether or not Austin's going to be able to get it done again, it depends whether or not he shows up. But James Thurston has the momentum, and it's a wild track. Talladega is. Anyone can win. Perhaps he wins. Perhaps someone else does.
Right you are. Now the 96, James Thurston bringing it down in Gatorade victory lane.
Trying to get some pictures. It looks like the motor has blown. How about that? And the race has concluded, and we're going to go over our results page right about now, hoping that it is accurate, and it looks like it might be. We're going to try to go back there, and it looks like it unfortunately is not an issue with iRacing there. but James Thurston's going to get it done over the driver of the number 99. That is Chase Schaefer, and we thank everyone who has stopped by to this stream, 2 races, the Fanta Shell Series and the IORA Cup Series, and we thank you all for watching. We hope you watch the next stream, the IORA Short Track Showdown at Hickory Motor Speedway. They are always an interesting group to watch. Last week was incredible with a lot of new winners and a lot of new faces in the broadcast booth and on your viewing screens of the Fireball Talks NASCAR YouTube channel, so we hope you enjoy. Thank you all for watching. We hope to see you all in the next stream.